you didn't scam them, but they're trying to scam you, but just a little bit, okay? Just on the side. They don't really want to fully scam you, but they just want their money back because they broke right now. So who's the GOAT? Me, because I give you the information. For what? For free. Okay, baby girl, for free.
I got the sauce, I got the drip, I make the play, I get the assist. Impossible.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Aminata Leyla. For those that don't know me, my name is Aminata. I am the CEO owner of Leyla Luxe Collection. We do wholesale and retail of skincare and beauty products, as well as I am the CEO and owner of Leyla Luxe Academy, where we teach you branding and marketing for your business. Boom! Got that in one shot. Okay, so today we are here to talk about chargebacks. I know everybody freaking hates chargebacks. I don't really get a lot of chargebacks, but I've gotten a couple. What is a chargeback? Okay, so a chargeback is when someone places an order on your website, you ship their product out to them, and then they call their bank and they either say, hey, I have no clue who the hell this is, I did not make this purchase, or I did not like this purchase. And then the bank, without asking any questions, due to like some law, will automatically take the money out of your account and put it into your customer's account. And then the bank goes through this process of actually verifying the customer's claim. Now, why is that terrible for you as a business owner? It is devastating because without your knowledge, you just log into your bank account and it's like negative whatever the customer originally paid you, minus another $15, or minus another $15. So like, not only are you giving them back their money, not only are they getting back their money, but they're also, the bank is charging you $15 for that chargeback. And I've had a couple of chargebacks. Thank God I haven't been affected by it as bad as other businesses, but regardless, it's not fun, like, at all. So I'm here to teach you how to avoid chargebacks, how to win chargebacks, and my ultimate solution to chargebacks altogether. 3 types of chargebacks. First, merchant error chargebacks. So you lied to your customer, said that you could provide something that you couldn't do. They done sent you a wig, said, hey, I want you to recreate Alonzo Arnold's wig. You said, girl, I got you, knowing fully well you done never created a wig a day in your life. You took that person's money, you made the order, it got to them, they absolutely freaking hated it, and they were right because you lied, and they filed a chargeback. Now that is a reasonable reason to file a chargeback. Second type of chargeback, friendly fraud. What is friendly fraud? Someone decides, hey, you know, I want to start a business. Let me go ahead and order from Leyla Luxe Collection. She comes in, she places her order, she gets her body butters, her body creams, and her body oils or whatever. She gets it. It comes in the mail. She absolutely loves it. But guess what? She went and got her nails done. Now her account is in the negative. She has her credit card bill coming up that she needs to pay. So what's she going to do? What's the recent order that I made? Leyla Luxe Collection. How much did I spend? $400. You know what? Let me just call the bank and tell them I don't recall this charge. I don't recall this charge. And then they're going to give me my money back. So she dials up her bank. Hello? Yeah, I see this charge. I don't know what this is. I didn't order this. What is that? Friendly fraud is when a customer feels wrong for placing an order with you, okay? You didn't scam them, but they're trying to scam you, but just a little bit, okay? Just on the side. They don't really want to fully scam you, but they just want their money back because they broke right now. Now that is friendly fraud, and that's a no-no, and that's like the most common type of chargebacks that merchants are getting these days. Customers are broke. They're feeling guilty. I believe it's called buyer's remorse. They're feeling guilty for spending money that they know damn well they don't have in their account, and they're trying to make small businesses pay for it. Instead of going to, okay, I'm not gonna say that, but Amazon is protected with stuff like that, but small businesses not so much. We're out here using the money that we get paid from our businesses to feed our kids, take care of our parents, take care of our responsibilities, pay our employees, okay? So don't come here trying to scam us, but most likely they're very likely to scam small businesses out of their money instead of these bigger brands which can survive if they get frauded. But anyways, I digress. So that is friendly chargebacks, friendly fraud chargebacks. And then the third type of chargeback fraud is true chargeback fraud. And that is seriously when someone really gets their card stolen and the person's like, you know what, I'm trying to start a business here. I want some lip gloss here. Let me go to Louis Vuitton. Oh, this person got good credit. Let me shop. And then they actually shop, and that's identity fraud. So that's what true fraud is in the e-commerce world, which honestly, if that's really the case, their bank should work with them. And that's why I'm telling you guys, use the tip that I'm giving y'all. Okay, at the end of the video, the tip that I'm gonna give you guys to 100% avoid chargebacks, use that tip, okay, to avoid losing your chargebacks and getting chargebacks all together. But that is true fraud. Now, those are the 3 different types of e-commerce chargeback fraud. Okay, so the first way to avoid chargebacks is to make sure you are communicating with your customers strictly, like exclusively, sis, through emails, and make sure it is the same email that they use to make the order. Do not contact them on another email. They tell you, hey, this is another email that you can contact. No, you only communicate with them through the email that they provided to you at checkout. If they're telling you anything about their order, if they're asking any questions or giving them updates, anything should be with that same email, because that is a perfect way to identify that customer. And it keeps all of your emails and your communications organized. Do not message them on Instagram, on Facebook, none of that, because email is technically the only way for the only method of communication that banks really take seriously. I guess you could use text messaging, but I've had great success using emails. So that's why I like, whenever anyone messages me on Instagram or something, I'm like, hey, how you doing? Email me, because that's the only place we handle customer service, through emails. Another way to avoid chargebacks, always be honest with your customers. If they ask for something that you cannot do, tell them straight up. Sis, I would love to help you, but I cannot do that. I don't know how to do that. We don't provide that. Or they place an order and they expect it to be something else before you ship. Tell them, we don't do that, and refund them. So be extremely honest. If you can't provide it, if you don't have it in stock, be honest with your customer. If they order something that's like custom and it's going to take like, let's say like 14 business days, make sure they know that. Make sure they know that. Make sure they know the process. Make sure they know what they're going to get, to avoid chargebacks. Because sometimes customers will submit a chargeback even before you ship out their product. So making sure that they understand how long it's going to take is going to avoid you from getting a chargeback before you ship their order. Another way to avoid chargebacks, if I'm not mistaken, this is number 3 on the A, avoiding chargebacks. Another way to avoid chargebacks is to always get your customers to upload their IDs. So I was using this app on Shopify, because we all should be on Shopify. If you're not on Shopify, I'm waiting for you to get on Shopify right now. I said I'm waiting. Good. Now we can continue. So I use this app. I'm gonna insert it right here. App on Shopify, to make sure that all my customers, well, I used to use this, but all my customers upload their headshot, which is a picture of their face, a live picture, as well as a picture of their ID. And that app will match their face to their ID to make sure it is the same person. And I also make sure that they use the same billing and shipping address, or at least on their ID, it has the same either billing or shipping address. And this is another way to identify them. Like, how are you saying this is your card, but you live in Wisconsin and the ID says New York and you want me to ship to California? That's like a huge red flag for fraud. And another great thing about the app is that they let you set your terms. So do you want to accept IDs for only new members, or every time a customer spends over $300, or every time a customer spends over $100? So you set the rules. They do charge you per request, so per ID requested from your customer. If you want to know more apps that I use on Shopify, I'll link down below my 2021 top recommended Shopify apps, and you can go ahead and download that. I'll definitely upload it as the years go on, so you can always use that link and find out which Shopify apps I recommend, because baby, I live for Shopify. Another great way to avoid chargebacks is to have solid policies in place. Your customers should not be purchasing from you if they don't know how long it's going to take for you to process and to ship their order. You want to make sure your policies are on your website in as many places as you can possibly put them. Me personally, I have policy pages, and I also have my shipping policy on each product page. Now, if you want to know which apps I use to do that, again, download my 2021 or whatever year it is Shopify apps recommended. So go ahead and download that. But I definitely make sure that my policies are everywhere. Sometimes I'll put it in the banner when it's like a sale season and I know I'm getting a lot of traffic. I'm like, hey, you want a wholesale order? It'll take 7 to 14 business days. You want a custom order? It can take up to 21 business days. Are you getting private labels? It can take up to 21 business days. So my customers absolutely know. They're seeing it on the website. They're seeing it in their emails after purchasing. When you send me a message, you get an autoresponder that tells you our processing time can take up to 21 business days. It's everywhere. So you can't even tell me that you haven't seen it unless you're blind. And if you are, how did you place the order? I mean, if you have like a speech, like text to speech thing on your phone, it would have definitely read it to you because it's all over my website. So you want to have clear policies in place. And finally, the last way to avoid chargebacks is to use fraud protection apps on Shopify. Now they have a few. I know Shopify has their own, which is called like Fraud Filter, Fraud Prevent, something like that. You can download that as well, and that'll scan through your customers' information that they provided at checkout and see if you're at risk. Shopify also provides this for free, and if it's medium or high, says reach out to them using their email, ask for their ID if you don't have the app, or ask them to verify their identity, whichever way you are comfortable with. And now we are segueing into how to win your chargebacks, okay? Some girl or guy thought they could scam you and your business out of your coins, and I'm going to help you get your money back. First way to always win your chargebacks is to upload your entire communications with that customer. Again, your communication should be over email. So once you get that email from Shopify or whoever your provider is saying, hey, you know, this person filed a chargeback, we're taking your coins, upload all the proof that you have, upload their emails that they sent to you and your emails that you sent to them. Make sure the email is visible and the email is the same email that they use to make their purchase. Another thing to win your chargebacks, always upload your policies. Do you have a no refund policy? Do you have a no exchange policy? What are your policies? Make sure you include that in your information when you are submitting your review of the chargeback. Another way to win your chargeback, like I said, the app that I used to use to get customers' IDs, right here, use that, okay? This is the customer. This is not fraudulent. Look, this is her ID. This is her face. Look at the ID. It matches either her billing address or it matches her shipping address. So that's why I told you, girl. Okay, and now this is my ultimate favorite because I had one girl place an order with me. Okay, she placed an order with me. She got her products and she still decided to file a chargeback. So I went straight into like her customer details, both in Shopify, which I use, and into Klaviyo. Was it Klaviyo at the time? Yes. So it was Klaviyo because I'm currently using Klaviyo for my email marketing for the collection, Leylux Collection Retail and Leylux Collection Wholesale. So I went into Klaviyo. I gathered all of Sis's information and I put it right into the chargeback review form. I said, look, this person said that she didn't purchase from me. Look at her email. I'm pretty sure this is the same email that she's using to bank with you guys. Look at the address. The addresses match. Look at her ID. Her ID matches. And the icing on the cake, I said she claims she didn't order from me. Why is she opening all my emails? She's been opening my email since like July 2020. And look, she opened this email and clicked on it even after she placed her order. And I automatically won the chargeback. I mean, it took a hot minute for me to get my money back into my account, But ultimately, I won the chargeback. Why? Because I had more than enough data to show her bank that indeed she did purchase from me. I uploaded her tracking information, and I always take pictures of orders. I take pictures and or videos of orders before I ship it out. So like how I'm packaging it, me putting it into the box, me taping it, me adding the labels, so you can't even deny. Okay, I take pictures of all of that just in case someone decides to file a chargeback. This is the proof that this is this person's order. This is how we packaged it, in case someone says like their package came damaged. Sis, we did the best that we can, and we have in our policies that we are not to be held responsible when items are broken during shipping, because we package it to the best of our ability so it can get to you in a perfect condition. So you want to add all of that. So that's why you want your policies in place. You want to have your systems in place of how you're communicating with your customers, as well as procedures in case you do get a chargeback. And you want to have all your ducks in a row, baby, because if you want to keep your coins, trust me, these scammers, they will try you. But if you have all your ducks in a row, you're gonna get your money back. It's gonna be a hot minute before you get it back, but it's gonna be back into your account. Okay, drum roll. Okay, now this is the ultimate way to win every last chargeback from now until the end of time. Okay, this is how you can avoid chargebacks and win chargebacks. Holla at me. I'm about to tell you right now. In order to win and avoid chargebacks, you want to go into your Shopify app store and download an app called ClearSale. Now, the app ClearSale, when a customer places an order on your website, they will review the customer's information. Okay, everything about the customer down to the color of their panties. Okay, no, I'm joking. They're not going to do all that. But they're going to review every single detail about your customer using third-party, what's the word? Third-party whatevers. But they're going to review your customer's information and make sure that it is not fraudulent. Okay, so they will either approve or deny the person's order. Now, if they approve the person's order, and the person files a chargeback, guess what they do? They're gonna give you your money back. They will give you your money back. Who about to do that? They will give you your money back. Now, if they decline a customer and you still fulfill that order, girl, you on your own, cause you dumb. You dumb. No, you're probably not dumb. But if they approve an order and the customer files a chargeback, they will give you your money back. So once again, that app is called ClearSale. So you want to go into your Shopify, you want to download that app, you want to fill out your application, and they will reach out to you and set up your account. And with that, you are protected from chargebacks. They will tell you if a person is a fraudster or not. And if they make the mistake, they will give you your money back. So you're 100% guaranteed from chargebacks. So who's the GOAT? Me, because I give you the information for what? For free. Okay, baby girl, for free. Okay, now if you like these tips, make sure you subscribe, baby girl. Make sure you like this video. You comment down, thank you, Layla. And then you share this with your other boutique friends. Because no one is out here giving you game like this. Okay, everybody's out here letting you get chargebacks. They're giving you 1 or 2 tips, but no, I've done broke it down. I told you how to avoid chargebacks. I told you how to win chargebacks, and I told you how to get chargeback protection. Now, who doing that? Nobody. Nobody's doing that except for Layla. So that's why you should subscribe. Send it to your friends. Tell them to subscribe because I will be sharing more gems. Okay. I don't know if y'all watched my previous video, or maybe it's coming up soon, but y'all see this right here? I took this nasty little birth control implant out. So, I mean, that's big. Okay. So I'm back with the confidence. I am feeling good and I am ready to share the gems. I am feeling good. I am looking good. The confidence is back to 1000%. So I'm back. Thank God I got rid of all that negative energy. I'm feeling confident again. So I'm be back on YouTube sharing gems with you guys. So guys, make this video go viral. Share it, comment, like it. And I'll be back with another gem-filled video. Mwah. Bye, guys.
See, self-belief gon' die in me. Rain humble, no lie in me. friends gon' ride with me. Creation gotta keep the high in me. It's the process, not the product. The product get you caught up. Not how you fall, it's how you get up.